Boston, Massachusetts, the Destin. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Howard is out there with the great one. Then there's Price. Then it's the franchise. And it's easy breezy in at the 4.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Howard, and it's blocked by Brown. Driving to the basket. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Now, here's Howard. Pass to Hernandez. Here's easy breezy, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Carter outside. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Price against Carter. Price, the pass to Hernandez. Back to Price. 6 on the shot clock. And the franchise gets it to go.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And here is Howard. Pass to the franchise. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the paint. Here's Houston. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Howard, the pass to Hernandez. Over in the corner, Price fires the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. At the elbow, it's Brown. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Houston passes to Beatrice. Jackson with the screen. Here's Tam. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Beatrice's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Celtics on D, leading by 5. Price looking it over. Here's the franchise, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Brown outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's B-Train. 3-pointer, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Howard. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got 3 assists now in this one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Jackson. D right on him. Here's Houston. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Price. He has yet to score. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Shea outside. Pass to Hernandez. And the foul on Big Smooth. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Price against Carter. Clock at 6. Price, the pass to Hernandez. Here's easy breezy. And the 3 off target. Celtics leading by 5. And stolen by Howard. Pass to Hernandez. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shea outside. Here's the franchise. 4 on the clock. Here's Price. Good work defensively by Carter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Houston passes to Brown. That one's in, his first shot this game. And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 7. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Tiny, he's checked in for the Celtics. Frazier, he's checked in for San Antonio. Pass to the franchise. Down low. Here's Price. Rebounded by Jackson.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
10. Here's Houston. Hits it from three-point range. Houston's got 5 now.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Frazier with it. Into the lane, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Five on the clock. Looking to end the run. No good from Price. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point game. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he can't hit the second. Spurs trail by 11. Easy breezy passes to Hernandez. The kick out to Frazier. Pass to Hernandez. To the left wing. And here's Frazier. Fires from way outside. They get it back. The franchise can't hit. Celtics leading by 11. Jackson passes to Houston. To the middle. Here's Brown. And that one good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
They set the pick. Here's easy breezy, guarded by Jackson. Frazier scanning the floor. From the baseline. Rebounded by the Celtics. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Tiny. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Jackson. Here's Tiny. This one for three. B-Train's shot is good. B-Train's got 11.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Hernandez. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Boston leading by 16. Here's Houston. He has 5. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Easy Breezy. Now here's Frazier, guarded by Jackson. Hernandez passes to Easy Breezy. And here's Price. Can they get it? Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. Boston's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Outside Jackson. Pass to Houston. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs trail by 13. The franchise passes to Frazier. Here's Easy Breezy. No good from outside. Here's Tiny. Frazier covering. Here's Gardner. A rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Frazier. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Brown. Jackson setting the pick here for Brown. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
Some changes for Boston. The Wizard, he's checked in for Brown, and it's Mr. Clutch in for B-Train. San Antonio also making some changes. Primetime comes in for the franchise, and it's Garbage Man in for Easy Breezy. Spurs trail by 15. Now Frazier, still scoreless. Pass to Garbage Man. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. From deep. Houston's shot is off. Spurs shooting just 26% early. Here's Frazier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Heinford's checked in for Insanity. Spurs also with the sub. Vaughn's checked in for the Great One. Gardner passes to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Haley. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 15.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Spurs trail by 13. Here's Vaughn. Frazier outside. Price sets a screen. The tray. The shot, no good. And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Garbage man out there at prime time. It's the eraser. Then there's Vaughn, and it's Price in at the 3 spot. Celtics passing it around. The Wizard passes to Gardner. Jackson with it. Lets it go from deep. Vaughn with the rebound. Here's Kamakoglu. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Gardner, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Frazier, he's checked in for the eraser. Pass to Vaughn. Here's Price, guarded by Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Frazier. Traps in the tray. Frazier's got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
For 3, Fernandez. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
All the officials are all over that.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. Carter, he's checked in for the Celtics. Spurs also with the sub. Howard's checked in.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Carter, the pass to Fernandez. Puts up a deep 3. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Garbage Man. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. And the wide open shot from Price. San Antonio again missing. Jackson against Price. Jackson passes to Fernandez. Here's the Wizard. Goes up on the high post. And again, it's Boston converting.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Vaughn's checked in for San Antonio. The Wizard with the rebound. The Wizard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Carter. And it's blocked. And they get it back. The Wizard can't hit. Spurs trail by 16. Pass to Howard. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Carter kicks to Jackson. Carter sets the pick for Jackson. Lets it go with the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Jackson's got 8.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Howard, the pass to Vaughn. Price outside. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Vaughn gets the bucket.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open 3s like that. What are you doing?
Jackson a screen on Howard. Pass to the Wizard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Kamakoglu. Here's Vaughn. Carter pulls it in. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. B-Train's checked in for the Wizards. Hernandez checked in for the Spurs. Spurs trail by 19. Howard, the pass to Kelly. Back to Howard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Carter with a screen on Howard. Puts up a deep three. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Hernandez passes to Price. And he drives in. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. Pass to B-Train. Howard with the steal. Price outside. Here's Vaughn, defended by Fernandez. Vaughn can't get it to go. Boston leading by 17. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Vaughn. Here's Hernandez. Buries it from three-point range. Hernandez has got 5 points so far.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Carter kicks to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Jackson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics. Spurs trail by 19. Pass to Vaughn. Here's primetime. Now Price. It's tipped. Here's the break. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Shot clock at 6. Howard, the pass to Kelly. Rebound, Boston. Tiny's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Howard. He's got 5. Pass to primetime. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vaughn. From past the arc. Hernandez can't get it to go. Carter outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Price outside. Here's Hernandez. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, easy call.
The Spurs have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And the first one drops. The Celtics making a switch here. Houston's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. The franchise is checked in for primetime. And it's Garbage Man in for Price. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Fernandez from outside. Rebounds San Antonio. The franchise has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Garbage Man. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Carter finds Jackson. Back to Carter. Celtics passing it around. Jackson with the screen. Houston's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Garbage Man, the pass to Howard. Down low, Kaimakoglu. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Garbage Man's got 6 points. Celtics leading by 18. Pass to Houston. Fernandez up on top. He's got 8. Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And the Spurs with some changes. Easy Breezy comes in for Garbage Man, and it's Price in for Vaughn. Spurs trail by 20. Shea outside. Pass to the franchise. And it's off from three-point range. Celtic shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Houston. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 8.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
1:51 left here in the second. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for Boston.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, number 30, Brown.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Here's Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
And the free throw, no good. And San Antonio shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
1:25 left in the first half of the game. No good with the layup. Here's Easy Breezy. Shea outside. Trains the three-pointer. Howard's got 9 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Houston. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 20. Here's the franchise. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them. Brown with the screen on out. Houston passes to Brown. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 8 points for him.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to the franchise. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That shot wide open. 10 points for the great one.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Fires away from way outside. And Houston gets...